is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You will never look at your Bible in the same way again.
We're here in Israel leading a party of Christians from different backgrounds, different denominations, who simply have a desire to see the Holy Land, to visit some of the special sites, to walk where Jesus walked, and to enrich their understanding of the Bible and their spiritual experience. The reason we do it is both of us have a passion to communicate the Bible in language that people can understand. That's our passion.
It's being able to earth what we see as historical sites into the Bible. So we do spend a lot of time looking at the stories in the Bible. And it's also being there to help people through some of the learning experiences and the life experiences that they're going to have. For some of them, this is going to be life-changing.
When we put the tour together, we work very closely with Worldwide Christian Travel and the tour guide who's based here in Israel. And we try to create those spaces.
We work very hard about giving people opportunities just to be on their own, to pray and just to take in what they're seeing and absorb it.
We don't want people to lose that spiritual experience of encountering God.
People who've come from very different church backgrounds, and some of them have been Christians for a very short time and haven't had perhaps a lot of teaching, and others have been Christians a long time. And the amazing thing to me is that each one of them learns something new in this experience.
You've got a rich variety, you've got the beauty of Galilee, and that in itself is a tranquil experience. You go back to the reconstructed Nazareth village to see what it was like to live in the time of Jesus. You walk the streets of the old city, you hear the sounds, the sights, the smells. It's just an extraordinary experience.
It's just giving colour to everything I've read over 20, 30, 40 years in Bible stories and understanding them, and therefore being understand more about what they're about and the impact of it.
I think just in a sense one could say it makes the Bible come to life, and for me it's probably a once in a lifetime trip.
And reading it in books has nothing like the information that you get being here and feeling it.
The two leaders we've had have been absolutely wonderful. They've brought a pastoral, spiritual inspiration to it. At key places they've been able to open the Bible and encourage people to read and just to reflect on it with a spiritual message.
Our tour guide on this trip has been absolutely fantastic. He's been really knowledgeable about his subject, and the amount of depth that he's gone into when explaining a lot of the sites has been, more than I could ever ask for actually.
We stay in some lovely hotels. We experience the hospitality and have some lovely food. And there are the facilities that you can use within the hotel, and there is time made for that.
The tour group have encouraged us to sing and pray, and I think it's just been tremendous. It's been good for fellowship, it's been good to encourage me, and it's been a wonderful holiday.
In 1963, whilst my father was the Baptist minister here in Bristol, he was invited to lead a party of pilgrims to the Holy Land. This first visit left such a lasting impression on him that he wanted to give other people the opportunity to visit the land of the Bible. Bookings came in and it developed into the family business it is today. For me, it's important to be following on the work that my father started. We like to feel that we have a friendly response to every phone call. We're there to help, to answer questions. People can feel confident that booking with us will be a good experience. They're well looked after right from the time of making their initial booking through to the end of the tour. Hello, it's Jocelyn here from Worldwide Christian Travel. Feedback from our customers is important to us. We like all our travellers to feel that they've had a meaningful experience, that the Bible has come to life, and that they come back renewed in their spiritual life. And that's how we have built our company, on a recommendation that the tour has gone well. And we are always thrilled when we hear that a group have come back and had a wonderful time.